What is up, guys? Today we have the Poolmate Hydro 4 here, and this is a cordless robotic pool cleaner. Oh, it's also a corded robotic pool cleaner. Yes, it's 2 in 1. Really cool concept here. So before we get into this review, I want to mention I am not sponsored for this cleaner here. I paid out of pocket. I will include features that I like and features that I don't like, if any. Also keep in mind that this review is for how this cleaner works in my pool back here. Everybody has a different pool. It might work better, might work worse in your pool, but just keep an open mind. But I still hope this review helps. So this Poolmate Hydro 4 is the first ever cleaner that can be used both in the cordless sense or the corded version. Yes, there's two options to this, and you can choose it any way you like. Now, why do you want the option of having a corded or cordless cleaner? Well, in the past, we had just one or the other. There was always a debate on whether or not to get a corded cleaner versus a cordless cleaner, the convenience of having one over the other, and it was just always an argument over which one was better. Now, with this cleaner here, you get both choices. Now, why would you want two choices? Why can't you just pick one? Well, a lot of people, like myself, are very extra, and we just like these extra features here. For me, I have the option of choosing between cordless and corded cleaners, and to be honest, I use both during specific times of the year. During the swim season, when it is sunlight outside, it's full blast and it's warm, I get very little debris in the pool. I don't get too much leaves or anything like that in the pool. So it's a great time for me to whip out one of my cordless cleaners to place into the pool to take care of the pool. Super easy, and there's no cord coming out of the pool for me to trip over. That's what makes it so great. On the other hand, during the winter and fall seasons, I keep my pool open all year long. I have all these trees back here, and during the fall, especially when it's windy, I get so much debris. There are times when I clean it the night before and I come out and the pool is just filled up with a ton of debris. In those instances, I prefer a corded cleaner because the benefit of having a corded cleaner is the continuous power to keep running it many times as I want to get the pool completely clean. A cordless cleaner, you wouldn't be able to do that because you have to charge it after each use. So you can see that having the option of having both is a really cool feature. And that's what this Poolmate Hydro 4 has done here. Now, it's important to note that there are 3 different variations of this cleaner here. First, you have the cleaner itself with the cordless version here. Yes, this right here is a battery buoy pack that floats on the top surface of your pool, connected to a cord going down to your cleaner here. This is the cordless version here. It's important to note that it also comes with a charging cable in the cordless version. Now, the second variation of the cleaner is the cleaner itself with this right here. You see this right here? This is 50-foot worth of cord here, and it's attached to a power control box that you plug into an electrical outlet. This is the corded version here. And finally, the third variation is the combination of both of these. You can use these interchangeably, switch from the cordless version to the corded version very simply. That is the third variation. So keep in mind which one you want and pick the one that's right for you. So aside from the benefit of being able to use this as a cordless or corded version, what makes the Poolmate Hydro 4 here? What makes it such a good choice for a robotic cleaner? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this here. First off, let's consider the price here. This cleaner here, depending on which model you get, whether you get the corded version or the cordless version, or all the way up to both the corded and cordless version, it ranges from the price tag of about $700 up to $900. Now, $900 at the highest is still very inexpensive in terms of this type of cleaner here. This is what I would consider a premium robotic pool cleaner, and being under $1,000 is a very good price tag. I would even say it's quite inexpensive to be under $1K. So in terms of value alone, this is a very good value premium robotic pool cleaner. So the Hydro 4 here is designed for pools up to about 33 feet or about 1,600 square feet in size. So you can use this in about medium to small, large size pools. Now, physically, the cleaner itself, it's got a really nice matte white look to it. I really dig the design here. It's got a modern look to it. In terms of weight here, the cleaner just by itself weighs in at just 13 pounds. So it is pretty lightweight. But you do have to consider the fact that you get this in 2 versions. The cordless version here, where you get the little floating buoy battery pack right here, this will add an extra 5 pounds. On the other hand, if you use the corded version over here, this one right here, with the 50-foot worth of cable, this will add about 3 to 4 pounds. So overall, combined, you get a cleaner that comes in at about 18 to 19 pounds, which is still considered a very lightweight cleaner, in my opinion. Now, physically itself, right here, it's got an easy grip handle right here. on the front of this right here, this is an LED indicator. When it's moving around in the pool, this will change colors. On the sides right here, you can see these are track style wheels, so it's better suited to climb very steep walls, but it does well on slopes as well. Let me lift this up right here to show you that right here you have a front and rear scrubbing brush, so that's great. Got little tiny brushes right here as well. And then you have 2 inlets, yes, 2 inlets to suck debris up into, so that's awesome. Let me flip this around here and show you that this is an easy access top loading debris basket. And what's really unique about this one here is that there isn't a lid that covers it up. This piece right here is just a handle that you pull up, and it's pretty much the piece itself. This is the debris basket right here. This is a 4.1 liter dual filter fine filter debris basket. I know it's a mouthful here, but take a look at this. Let me show you the bottom of this here. You can see there are 2 openings here. That's where the 2 inlets go. But let me open this up even more and show you there are 2 compartments here. Now this is a fine filter kit, but they say that the smaller compartment down here is a little bit more finer. So it will filter out smaller debris. Now I wouldn't say that it is an ultra fine filter, but it's definitely a little bit more finer than a regular fine filter kit. So in general, I would say this is a fine filter kit, but it filters out slightly more better than a normal fine filter kit. So keep that in mind. If you need an ultra fine filter kit, a completely ultra fine filter kit, this does not have that. But still pretty cool that there is that kind of dual chamber inside here to separate that bigger debris on the top, and then it filters out the smaller debris on the back. Put this right back inside, just right here on the top, just like that. So built inside of this Hydro 4 here is a very strong motor. There's 2 motors with 2 powerful pumps that they call turbo pumps in here. It also has smart navigation, and it has path planning. So this means that when you place this in the pool, it'll follow a preset motion depending on if it's cleaning the floors or walls of your pool. And when it encounters a wall or an obstacle in the pool, it'll be able to adjust around it with that smart navigation. As opposed to traditional smart nav systems where when you place it in the pool, it'll take 20 minutes, 30 minutes to navigate your pool, to map and scan your pool, and then it starts cleaning your pool. This one will just take off at the start and start cleaning immediately. So it saves more time, it's more efficient that way. So now let's talk specifics here. This is the Hydro 4 here. This here makes it the corded version. Now the corded version here will come with 49 to 50 feet worth of cable, just like a regular corded version here. There is no anti-tangle swivel or anything like that. This is a connector piece that you connect to the other end of the cleaner here. This one right here, this is how it actually works. You connect these 2 pieces together and you tighten it up. It's not a anti-tangle swivel or anything like that. It's just the connector piece. But it's not to say that this will tangle when it's in the pool. As long as you place the correct amount of cord in the pool, it will not tangle. So keep that in mind. Now, the benefit of having a corded cleaner like this here with the control box right here is the fact that you will always have continuous power. I've mentioned that before. As long as you plug this in and you have power to that outlet, you can keep turning this on and off as many times as you want to clean the pool. That's what makes it so great. Now, on the other hand over here, let's talk about the cordless version here. This right here is that buoy and battery pack here. And this is the piece that floats on the top surface of your pool. This also connects to the end of the cleaner here, where it goes to the opening right here, this port right here. You plug it right in and you screw it on. Very simple and easy. I'll show you that in a little bit. Now, I do want to mention here that built inside of this here is the battery. So this means that inside of this, there is a 14,400 milliamp battery inside, a huge battery. This means that to charge this, it will take you about 4 hours to fully charge this battery piece here. And 4 hours, considering how big this is fast charging. And with that 4 hours of charge, you will get a maximum runtime of between 3.5 and 4 hours, which is massive. That's basically double the amount of time as a regular standard cordless cleaner. So that's awesome. Now, the benefit of having a cordless cleaner in the pool, well, in this case, I would consider it more of a kind of hybrid cleaner where you have the cleaner attached to a tether with a floating buoy, but you don't have a cord coming out of the pool into an outlet here. This is a hybrid cordless cleaner, I'd say. The benefit of having this type of cleaner is that you don't have to worry about the cords at all. You don't have to trip over those cords at all, worry about other people tripping over those cords, getting tangled or anything like that. So that's awesome. So now that we know the basics about these two type of cleaners, the cordless and the corded version, what are some of the extra features that this has? Well, first off, this right here is a really simple plug and play type of cleaner. So doesn't matter if you're using a cordless version or the corded version, it is a really great, easy to use, push a button, turn it on, place it into the pool, let it do its job, and take it out of the pool type of cleaner. Simple, easy to use. However, because it is a plug and play cleaner, there is no weekly scheduled timer on this here. It's unfortunate because I wish there was. There seems to be the capacity to have a weekly timer since you have a control box and you have such a big battery. But on the Hydro 4 here, you do not get the option of having a weekly timer. So you cannot set it to turn on during specific times of the week. So keep that in mind. Works just as a simple plug and play kind of cleaner. Turn it on whenever you want to use it. Now, in addition to being able to just use it as a plug and play cleaner, there is an online app, a very simple and easy online app, and I'll go ahead and show you that right here. Okay guys, so here is the app right here. Go ahead and click on that and go inside. Click on that Hydro 4, that's what we're using, and it will bring you to the Bluetooth connection screen. Connect on that. Go ahead and go inside, and it should load pretty quickly. You can see right here, this is the app here. I have mine plugged in right now. The button to turn on would be right there in the center if it was in the pool. It's not in the pool right now, but in the bottom left right here, you can see it says temperature. That's nice. It'll show you the temperature when it's actually in the pool. On the top here, it says regular mode. If you go ahead and click on that and go in, you can see all your different modes here. You have the fast mode, regular mode, and ultra mode. This basically focuses on your floors and walls of your pool, including the water line. Just depends on how long you want to run it. 1 hour is fast mode, 2 hours is regular mode, and ultra mode is 3 hours. Now you can focus just on your floors, your pool bottom mode for 2 hours, and you can also set it to clean the water line and the walls for 2 hours. So those are your default modes, but in addition to that, you can use custom modes too, where you can select the type of pool that you have, and then you can set the cleaning area to focus on certain parts of your pool. If you want to just do the water line of your pool for a certain amount of time, all the way up to 4 hours. So that's a neat little extra feature there. Let's go ahead and hit the check mark button. Now, at the bottom, you can see it says manual right there, and that's really cool because you can control the robot while it's in the pool, up, down, left, right, whatever you want. Awesome. Go back home, and I want to show you that this does have firmware updates. Take a look right there. That's awesome. That means it'll keep up with different types of software if needed later on. So that's great. Overall, this is a very simple and easy to use app. So let's actually connect these pieces together. Let's first make this a corded version here. You can see this is the cleaner itself right here. It comes with this piece right here. This cord goes all the way up here. In terms of length, it's about 8 feet in terms of length, 8.5 feet, I'd say. And what it does is it connects to this control box right here. This control box has that 50-foot worth of cable. So you take the other end of that cable there. You can see that they do line up. There is a female and male adapter piece here, and all you have to do is plug it into each other like this. It goes on like that, and now you just screw it on just like this, and you're all set up. Now you have the corded version here. All you do is you take the little plug here, plug it into your electrical outlet, and you're good to go. Super easy. Now, on the other hand, if you're looking to switch from your corded version here, very simple. You just take that little ball piece that you connected just now, disconnect it by unscrewing it like this. You pull it off just like that. And then you take the floating buoy battery piece right over here. This is the cordless version. Open up this part right here. This is also the charging port, I must mention. And what you do here is there's also a female end piece right here. You take the male end of the cleaner piece and you just plug it in. Push it in just like this. Now that's plugged in, you want to screw it on just like that, just like before. Just screw it on just like this. And now you have a cordless version just like this. You place this in the pool just like this. And now we are ready to go. So let's go ahead and place this into the pool and I'll show you how it works. Okay guys, so you can see I have the cordless version set up right here. I'm gonna go ahead and hold the button here till it turns on. You have to hold it to turn it on. It'll light up there. And now I'll take the Hydro 4, put it into the pool. And now I'll go ahead and hit the play button right here. It's green now, so now I'll just set it in the pool. And just like that, it's beginning to work. It should sink down and do its thing. Kind of did a little twirl there to get to the bottom, but now it is on the floor and it should be working now. I have this on regular mode so it cleans the floors, walls, and water line. It just started, so let's see how it does. Immediately right over here, kind of goes up right here. I have 5-foot tall walls up here. You can see the cleaner, the Hydro 4, coming all the way up to the wall up here to 5 feet tall. All the way up here. So that's great. It does climb up to the water line here. And if you notice, it's moving to the left right here. Remember, it has that lateral water line cleaning. So it's really neat feature here. It moves along the water line to clean more coverage. Now it sinks back down. If you take a look at the Hydro 4 right there, there's a main drain right down there at the bottom right there. So let's take a look at how it goes over the main drain right there. It hits it right there and it goes over it. So that's great. It doesn't get stuck on the main drain. If you take a look right over here, you'll be able to see the cleaner climb up the walls here with the cordless version right here. I'll zoom in for you to see it. Right there, it's hitting the wall right now. And there it is at the water line right there. Climbing the water line, scrubbing it, and trying to move along it right here. It's actually moving to the left over here as well, so that's nice. It does have that lateral water line cleaning, and now it's going back down. Okay guys, so I have the app right here. Let's go ahead and flip that open right there. Let's go ahead and go into the Hydro 4 and connect it while it's in the pool. It's in the cordless version right here. I'll connect it right there. And it brings it up. Just take a look right here. So I have it right now. You can see the battery percentage right there at 97%. It's 27.19 degrees Celsius in the pool, so that's nice. You have an option here to suspend the cleaning. There's the cleaner right there. You can end the cleaning over here on the right as well, or you have this button right here to tell it to pick up to come out of the pool. But right now I just wanted to actually show you the manual mode so I can remote control this for you. But I'll let it go back down the pool first, and then I'll show you how to use the manual controls over here. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit suspend cleaning right there, deposit right there, and look at that. It immediately stopped. The latency to this is very, very low, which is really nice. Now I'm going to hit the bottom right here to manual mode. Turn it on with this top right corner right here. Just like that. So now I should be able to control this. Now this is like flight control, so I'm going to reverse it first. Just like that. Look at that. It's going backwards now. To show you that I let go, it stopped. Let me go forwards to show you. It can move forward as well. You see that? That's cool. I'm gonna actually turn it around towards these steps to show you this. So I'm gonna move it this direction. You see that? It's turning to the left. Pretty cool right here. Look at that, how it turns to the left right here. Now this is what makes it really neat. You see, I have some steps over here on the side right here on my tanning ledge. And if you have a corner, a part of your pool that's hard to reach, you can use these controls to make it go up it. Watch, I'm gonna go straight up right here to have it go up these steps right here to target problem areas. So let's go ahead and go up these steps. I'm going up right now. One step right there. Two steps right there. And the third step right here to my tanning ledge right here. I'm gonna let go and it pauses. I'm gonna turn it to the left right here. You see it move. To the left, it's turning to the left right here. That's cool. And then I'll just go clean around this area with the remote control. Really neat. It's like a little RC car for your cleaner here. And you can control it with this remote control. Now what I'm trying to do is to reach that ledge all the way back here from here. So let's see if I can do that. And just like that, I'm back up here. So that's awesome here. This control mode is really useful here. Okay guys, so I have the Hydro 4 set up on corded mode right now. I have it hooked up to the control box right here. I have all my cord over here, so let's go ahead and place this into the pool, plug this in, and turn it on. Hydro 4 is in the pool. I have this plugged into my outlet right over here. You can see there is the control unit. It's lit up yellow right there. I'm going to hit play right there. It turns green. So now let's go ahead to the cleaner here. And it'll turn on and do its thing. There it goes. So right off the bat, it is climbing up my wall right over here. You can see this right here. I've got 5-foot tall walls up here, and the Hydro 4 will be able to climb all the way up the walls to the water line right here. Scrub the water line like that, great, but it also does lateral cleaning. So take a look at it right here. Look at my finger right here. You can see the Hydro 4 moving to the right of my finger. It's moving along the water line with that lateral water line cleaning right there. And it moves quite a bit, so you get a lot of coverage right over here. Just take a look. Right there, and now it's going down, so it moved all the way across here, so that's awesome. Again, I want to point out this is the corded version. You can see the cord all the way out there. There's my little main drain right there. It backs up over it right there, doesn't get stuck, so that's great. It's kind of going straight for my corner right there, so I'm curious to see how it'll go up. If it goes up, it actually went up my first step at a kind of weird angle there, and look at it. It's trying. I'm not blaming it for kind of not making it. If it went head on down here straight up, it would be good, but it hit that corner right there. So hopefully I'll get another shot of it going up the steps, but let's take note of how it cleaned for the rest of the pool. Now, in terms of movement speed, this is normal speed right here. I do want to mention it's not the quickest cleaner I've seen move around the pool, but it still climbs well and it still picks up debris well. So let's just keep watching it here. Here's a shot of it trying to go up my pool wall right there. 5-foot tall walls right here. So let's watch it at this angle right here. Kind of hitting the corner here. So let's see how it goes. It's trying to get some traction to go up, and it makes it up. Makes it up there to the water line. It's a really nice shot because it hit the corner right there, and now it's moving toward this direction with that lateral cleaning here. It started right at the corner. whenever it goes down, it kind of like makes a U-turn going this direction like this. You see that? And then it'll eventually go straight. Okay guys, so take a look over here. There's the Hydro 4. I have a main drain right over here, and it should go over that main drain with no issues. Just take a look right here. Just like that. Doesn't get stuck on the main drain there, so that's awesome. Take a look at the Hydro 4 here. I have a very steep tanning ledge, about 4 feet tall right here, and it's able to climb all the way up my tanning ledge. So let's watch it right here. There it goes right there, climbing up the ledge right there. Again, it's about 4 feet tall. Goes steep all the way up right there. And makes it over my tanning ledge right there. Awesome. And take a look right there. I'm sure it'll actually reach my water line as well, so that's great. Okay guys, so take a look at the Hydro 4. I've got some really steep steps right here towards my tanning ledge, about a foot tall. So let's watch it climb up these steps here. There's my first step right there. Will it make it? Yes, it does. Now my second step right over here. Awesome. Looks like it's going to make it up there. It's pretty steep right there. Let's see if it climbs up. Yep. And finally, my big step right here to my tanning ledge over here. So let's pay attention here. Let's watch it right here. So hopefully it goes over. I'm sure it will. Right over here. So that's great. Awesome. It's able to climb up these steps to my tanning ledge over here. Okay guys, so the cleaner is in the pool here. I'm going to actually stop the cleaner right now. Suspend it. Just like that. It stops the cleaner. Hit the end cleaning button right here. So we'll hit confirm. And now we have this option right here called pick up. So let's go ahead and hit that. And we will pick it up here. And watch it climb up the closest wall for retrieval here. There it goes. Here's another look at the app right there. It's still in the climbing mode, and here it is coming up right now. All the way up to the water line right there to take it out, so that's great. Now I'll go ahead and grab it. It pauses, let it drain some water out, and just set it down right here. So now let's go ahead and take the debris basket right over here and take a look at the debris. Now my pool was pretty clean to begin with, but let's take a look at what's inside of this here. All right, take a look at that. Look at all that debris inside here. Now remember, it has that dual filter chamber, so you see all the debris inside here, but look at the debris inside here as well. The mesh at the bottom right here, you can see is a little bit more finer, so it captures smaller particles at the bottom right here as opposed to the top. But take a look at the bigger size here, the more fine debris, and the even finer debris in the smaller size right here. So that's great. So overall, you can see the Poolmate Hydro 4 here works really well in the pool here. It'll clean the floors, it'll climb the walls, and especially the water line of the pool with that lateral water line cleaning. Overall, if you're in the market for a cordless robotic pool cleaner or a corded robotic pool cleaner, this Hydro 4 here has that option. If you want a pool cleaner that works really well, that comes in at a really good price tag, that has the option of switching from one to the other, then this Hydro 4 here is definitely a really good choice. Definitely a cleaner here I recommend.
We hope this review helps.